Hey guys, welcome back. Today's video is going to be my fall foundation routine. I change my foundation periodically throughout the year, just depending on the weather. This is what I'm currently using now that it's getting a little cooler and it's not so hot and humid out. So go ahead and check out this video if you want to see what products I use during the fall for my foundation. Let me know in the comments below if you like this kind of video or any other videos you would like to see. I hope you guys enjoy. Thank you for watching and I'll see you guys later. Bye. Okay, so depending on where you live, the weather affects your skin. So I live in Texas, so in the summer where it's like really hot and humid, my skin tends to get really oily. It doesn't matter what kind of primer, what kind of foundation I use. There are some that keep it from getting oily faster than others, but regardless of what I use, around the T-zone especially is where I get the most oily. So in the winter, my skin is the complete opposite. It's dry. It's not really like extremely dry, but it does get dry in certain spots. However, my T-zone stays oily. Like, I just can't control that. So in between that summer, winter, we have the fall. And that is where my skin is more like of a combination. It'll still get oily, still in the T-zone, but it's not dry everywhere else like in the winter. So instead of using like a completely matte foundation, I kind of stick to something that's either semi-matte. If I go anything too dewy, my skin will still look oily. I usually tend to use those only in the winter time whenever my skin is really dry. The two primers that I've been using recently, and they've worked really well for me, is the Smashbox Photo Finish Hydrating Primer. This is the blue one, and I use that for around my face. And then in the center, I go with the L'Oreal Magic Perfecting Base, which is just in a little container like that. And it's kind of moussey, I guess. But this one really works well to control the oils in my T-zone. I still get oily, like I said, because for whatever reason, it doesn't matter what primer, what foundation I use, I always get oily there. But I've noticed that with this, it's not as bad. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm just gonna take a little bit like that, like a pea-size amount, and I'm just going to apply that in the center of my face. Now I'm gonna go ahead and go in with the Smashbox primer, and I'm gonna take about the same amount, just a pea size, and I'm gonna apply that everywhere else. In the summer, I was absolutely in love with the L'Oreal Infallible Foundation. This one, even though it says Pro Matte, I felt like it was really matte. It controlled my oils, stayed put all day long. Now I feel kind of like the winter or colder weather, this one's not gonna work for me. So the foundation that I use during the fall months is the Fit Me Matte and Poreless by Maybelline. Even though this says matte, for my skin, I feel like it still gets oily in the T-zone, but that's with every foundation. But I like the finish of it. Even though it says matte, it looks very natural. It's very lightweight. It has great coverage. And I've always liked this foundation. I tried it in the summer and it just did not work for me. It made me oily like everywhere. So I don't know if it's just my skin or what, but I feel like it works really good now. Now that it's not as hot and not as humid, this is what I've been using. I'm just going to pour some of that on the back of my hand. I'm going to take my damp beauty blender and I'm just going to go ahead and apply that all over my face. For everyday wear, I like to go in with the beauty blender with this foundation just because I feel like it leaves a softer, more natural coverage. And see how pretty that looks? Like, it has great coverage. It's lightweight. It doesn't feel heavy on my skin. I still have a few blemishes coming through, but I can always use a concealer to cover those up if I wanted to. Honestly, I feel like this is enough. So then I'm going to go in with my Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer and my Maybelline Better Skin Concealer, and I'm just going to go in and highlight the center of my face, under the eyes, my nose, and my forehead and chin, and right above the lip. And then I'm going to go ahead and blend that out with my Beauty Blender. Once I've blended out the concealer, I'm going to go in with my Airspun Translucent Powder, and I'm going to go ahead and set everywhere where I applied concealer. I'm then going to take my BH Cosmetics Matte Finish Pressed Powder in the shade 230, and I'm going to set the rest of my face. That's pretty much it, you guys. That's my fall foundation routine. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!